Have you ever wanted to generate stunning high-quality images from text? Completely for free. Today I'll show you two incredible tools to do it, and when I say free I mean actually free, no hidden fees, just unlimited image creation. In this video we'll also explore how to transform these high-quality images into stunning cinematic or custom-style videos. Look at some of the awesome videos we've created using these images, leveraging the powerful Flux model. These tools produce visuals that often match or even surpass those from paid platforms such as Midjourney and Leonardo AI. I'll also share some of the best prompts to create realistic and artistic images, plus a completely free tool that can help you craft the perfect prompt every time. Before diving into the tool, let's take a quick minute to understand what the Flux model is. Developed by Black Forest Labs, Flux has been making waves for the exceptional quality of images it produces. Flux comes in three versions: Flux 1.1 Pro, a commercial model designed for professional use; Flux 1.0 Dev, open to everyone for non-commercial applications; Flux 1.0 Schnell, fully open source and available under the Apache 2.0 license. In this video we will see how you can generate the images using Flux Dev as well as Flux Schnell. Now let's dive in. Flux Dev on Google Colab. I've placed the Colab link for both Dev and Schnell in the video description. So first I'll place the Google Colab link here and you will get the screen like this. It seems a little complicated, but don't worry, it is very easy to use and doesn't require any kind of technical skill for you to run this particular Colab code. Before executing this code you will have to check one thing. You need to go to runtime and go to change runtime type and make sure that you have this GPU is selected, and if it is not selected you'll just select this one and click on save. Once you're done with this step you need to click on this play button. So once you click on this play button it will give you this kind of warning. That's okay, you can click on run anyway and then it will start executing code. Remember, it will take some time for you to execute this block, right? Because that depends on multiple factors such as internet speed. So based on that it might take some time, so we'll have to wait for a couple of minutes, and once it's done you will see a kind of check mark over here that basically tells that this particular block has been executed successfully. So in the meanwhile you can also see the progress here. It will show what all execution it is doing, and everything is happening at the Google Colab end. If you have a good internet speed it should work fine for you as well. So let's wait for this code to be executed successfully and then we'll see how we can enter the prompt and generate the images. Now as you can see I have this tick mark, it means that this block has been executed. So now I'll scroll down and go to the next block. So here this is our next block where you see again the play button. Before clicking the play button let's change the prompt. You can do whatever prompt you want to enter, and also you can set the width and height. I'll keep width and height 1024. Let's change the prompt. I'll just start with a wizard in a magical forest, okay, and I'll just add cinematic and maybe HK, and then I'll just execute this block again. This will not take much of time that the first block took, because first block also tries to download all the model and everything. Let's wait for this block to execute and then we'll see what kind of image it generates. As you can see here we have added 20 steps. That's why it says 0 by 20. It will show how many steps are completed. For now 1 by 20 step is completed. Similarly, if you want to increase the steps to generate maybe better quality images, obviously it will increase your time. You can see my image has been generated and this is the image that it generated, right? It looks pretty awesome, isn't it? Let's try some other prompt. I'll just mention beautiful 25 years old girl looking at the camera, and I'll give a 3D pixel animation style. Let's see what kind of image, and to generate the image I just need to again click on this block. Make sure that you do not again run the first block, because all the models are already downloaded until you are in this particular session. You do not need to run your first block, we need to only run the second block after changing the prompt. So let me run it again. My next image have generated and this is how it is like. It looks beautiful. This looks like any kind of real pixel movie image, right? And you can right click and then save images. You can directly use this option. Or the same image will be saved over here, so you can just click on this icon and then you can click download. It will download this image for you. Now let me share some of the tricks or some of the prompts that you can use to generate realistic images. So one of the prompts that I'm going to use is you can use img underscore any kind of 4-digit number. So I'll just put this one and then I'll put .cr2 and then any character. Whatever image you want to generate. For example, I want to generate the image of a car, so I'll just put old car, and make sure that you do not give long prompt over here because it only accepts short prompt. You need to put over here because it doesn't work well when you provide kind of long prompts. So let's give this one, so img any 4-digit number, cr2 and then whatever you know subject for which you want to generate the image. So let's try this one. I clicked on this one. Right, and it will again take some time before generating the image, so let's wait for this image to generate. So as you can see, this is the image that it generated, and no one can tell that this has been generated using AI, right? This is kind of very realistic image that it generated just by using the prompt. So similarly you can use the similar kind of format, and then whatever image you want to generate you can just put it over here. And you'll be able to get some image like this, right? There is another one as I talked about for Schnell model, so this is the another link. I already have provided both the links in the video description, so you'll be able to get it. Everything remains same for this as well. You need to first execute this block and you'll have to wait till the time you get the check mark here. As soon as it completes you need to go here. As you can see, the only advantage with this model is this is a kind of works with the lesser steps, even 4 steps it produce amazing images. So if you want to try the process are exactly the same. You first need to run the first block. As soon as it completes you change the prompt. If you want to change the height and width you can do that from here. If you want to change the step you can do it from here using not to change anything else. You will click on this play button, will wait for this to complete, and then the image will appear over here, and also you can find the image somewhere over here. Now let's quickly move to the prompt generation tool that is also free, and then just by selecting different options you can generate awesome prompts based on your need. So let's get started. Flux Prompt Generator. So this is the tool that was talking about, that is Flux Prompt Generator. This is completely free. This is hosted on Hugging Face, and I found this tool very useful, freely available, and it provides you a lot of option to customize your prompt the way you want. So it has some basic setting. For example, if you want to give some additional information you to be included in the prompt you can give it here. If you have a specific subject you can give it here. You can specify what kind of gender. Then there are different options available, right? You can select any option from here, like for example what kind of art form you want, what kind of photo type you want, like from behind, from below, from above, what kind of photo type you want. So you can select that. What are the collector details, for example what is the body type, right? You can also see what is the, what kind of person you want to be there. So maybe I'll just select a young woman. What is the role of that person? So fashion model, bodybuilder, pirate. So maybe I'll select pirate, and then hairstyle, how the hairstyle, what is the clothing. So all those details you can select from here, right? Like scene details, lighting details, composition details, pose details, background, all these things you can select from here. And then once you are done with all those selections you just need to click on generate prompt, and then this will give a kind of small prompt, but we are looking for the detail prompt, for which there's another option using which you can generate the prompt using LLM, detail prompt using LLM. So you can just select what you want to, what kind of prompt type. I'll just say happy maybe, and then L provider. You can also select the models, like we have different models. Then Meta Llama or Mixtral, you can try with different models, and whichever works for you for your use case. And then you just need to click on this generate prompt with LLM, and it will take couple of seconds, and then it will give you the detailed prompt based on the selection that you have done. Let's explore how we can convert these images into videos using Kling image to video option with which you can generate different videos. So there are two options available for generating videos. First one is like either text to video, so you can just provide the text, it will generate the video, but I generally prefer to use image to video. I just have given the image input and then I mentioned girl is smiling. You can use Kling 1.5 or 1.6. 1.5 will take you less credit. I'll use 1.5, so let's click on generate and it has started generating this video. So let's wait for this to generate. It will take a couple of minutes. And this is a pretty good video that it generated, and this is the last one I just mentioned, talking and happy girl, and then this is the video I got. Similarly, you can also create the similar videos. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing this channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.